Hello students, I am sure you all happy as the lark. Today we are going to learn a poem from the 5th unit, okay? The River, written by Caroline and Bowles. Clear? From the 5th unit, the topic is The River, written by Caroline and Bowles. It is a memory poem. You need to learn the poem. Here are 4 stanzas given. Need to learn all these stanzas. Clear? Then please all of you flip the page number at 142. Let's take a look at the author. Okay, Caroline Ann Bowles. She was born in the year of 1786, passed away 1854. Okay, was an English poet and the wife of Roberts, female writer. She's the wife of Robert Southey. Clear? The poet laureate of Britain. This Robert Southey, also one of the laureate in Britain. He also famous poet writer. Okay, he also famous writer, laureate. He won many awards. Okay, then she was a poet of great merit and his poems were qualified one. Okay, merits meaning quality. Okay, she was the poet of merit and produced some of the best work at the threshold of the Victorian era. At the beginning of the beginning of the Victorian era, her works were famous one. Okay, remarkable one, prominent one. That's what says here. Then she wrote various other works, including her famous works are The Little Lady Bird, Chapter on Churchyard, and Tales of the Factories. Okay, these are her famous works. What are they? The Little Ladybug, Chapter on Churchyard, and Tales of the Factories. Her prominent works, renowned works. Clear? Read this. Let me read again. Caroline Ann Bowles. Okay, 1786. She born in the year 1786. Passed away 1854. Was an English poet and the wife of Robert Southey, the poet laureate of Britain. She was the poet great merit and produced some of the best work at the threshold of the Victorian era. She wrote various other works, including The Little Ladybug, Chapter on Churchyard, and Tales of the Factories. Okay, then let's take a look at the glossary part. First one, foliage. Foliage meaning a cluster of leaves. It's a collective noun. Okay, cluster of leaves, cluster of flowers and branches. Okay, collection of leaves, flowers, then branches. Then glancing, usually glance, quick look, right? Here it is touching. Okay, gentle touch or hitting. This poem is about the river. So this water, it touch or hit river bank. Something lightly from the side without causing any damage. Without causing any damage, it gently touch or hit. Then swelling, becoming greater intensity or volume. Here water level increases, that is swelling. Okay, the level increased. Then rose bank, usually river bank, seashore, right? Here at the river bank filled with roses, flowers. That's why he says rose banks. Okay, rose banks, river banks where roses appear along. The way along filled with roses. Okay, flowers. Then impetuous, acting quickly and without thought or care. Youth, teenage people usually whatever they immediately they act. They don't think about the consequences. That is, they are called impetuous youth. Okay, impetuous meaning act quickly without thinking much. Then tending going in a particular way. Tending means going in a particular way. Then headlong, the head is at the beginning, right? With the head first and the rest of the body follows. While running, we lean a bit, right? Head is at first, body follows, right? Like that, headlong. Then hath, it's a past form. In the past, the third person singular form of the has. Okay, third person's has, we use it. I have a pet, she has a pet, right? That's what. Then eternity, life continuing without end after death. Eternity, there is no end, even after, human being, even after death, our soul never destroy, right? There is life after death also. That is what eternity, everlasting. The soul is everlasting, right? Body lost, okay, but soul is not. That's what. So please learn all these words, vocabularies. Clear? Foliage, glancing, swelling, rose banks, impetuous, tempting, headlong. Then heart, eternity. Clear? Then look at the page number 142. Poetic devices given. Anaphora. Already we discussed, right? Anaphora. Anaphora is the repetition of words. And cat and the fly. There also we discussed spider and the fly. Sorry, spider and the fly. The cat and this painkiller, right? Yes. So here and this that poem also we discussed some words. It is repeated, right? That is anaphora. Anaphora is the repetition of certain words or phrase at the beginning of successiveness, then lines of writing or speech. It is repeated, sometimes a line repeated or words, okay, or phrase repeated. Here, see that line, heart never sounded, see that sail, heart never sounded. Then epithet is an adjective, okay, beautiful girl. It's a beautiful is the adjective, right? Epithet. Similarly, an adjective or phrase expressing a quality or attribute regarded as character. See, usually we give this attribute to the human being only, okay. Beautiful lady or girl or intelligent boy, human qualities, attribute to human. But here, these are the adjectives used for a river, some other things it's used. Okay, that's called epithet. Little river. There is no little river, right? But it is called epithet. Here little is epithet. Okay. Then imagery, when we think about a word, immediately it brings visuals in our mind. We could sense with our five senses. Okay, we could feel that, we could visualize that. That's imagery. Okay. Yellow pebbles, pebble we know, immediately we could visualize yellow pebbles. Okay. See, imagery is the name given to the elements in the poem that sparks the senses. It need not be only visual, it can relate any of the five senses. Okay. Touch, smell, or sight, hearing, taste, all these things. Clear? Let's get specific, okay, in this poem. Then river, it's a memory poem, you need to learn this, okay. Then first stanza, repetition, river, see, repeated this word. River, little river, little is the epithet, okay, describing the river. Okay, so it is epithet. Bright you sparkle on your way, over the yellow pebbles dancing, through the flowers and foliage glancing like a child at play. See, this river, it compared with a child. It creep here and there. It never bothered of danger. So, okay, danger. If we keep a boil of water, okay, boiling water, hot water, and then it doesn't know, it doesn't bother. This child, doesn't bother, just dip its hand, right? Similarly, it's compared this river with a child. It never bother about anything. It's just move on its way. Okay, so river, little river, bright you sparkle on your. This water, when sunlights fall, it's bright, it's sparkle, it's very transparent, right? Then over the yellow pebbles dancing. See, you could see the pictures at the side. Pebbles, river. We could see many pebbles, stone, okay, polished stone is called pebbles. Then yellow pebbles dancing. See, over this pebbles, this water is dancing, jumping, moving elegantly, right? That's what. Through the flowers and foliage glancing. Yeah, while it's moving, on the way, it's taking look at the flowers, branches, on the everything, okay, whatever things aside at the river bank, it takes a look, some leaves and it's taking along with it, right? So taking a look, everything, like a child at play, it's a playing, okay, on its way, whatever it's, the ground may be hard or smooth, it never bother, just moving on, okay, happily it is moving. Child also, when it falls, it cry at moment, next time it tries, right? Similarly, it never bother about the danger or any other things, it's just moving on, okay, like a child, it's playing very happily. Clear? Then river, little river, bright you sparkle on your, so bright, over the yellow pebbles dancing, through the flowers, foliage and glancing, touching, okay, it is touching all these leaves, flowers and all, like a child at play. So here figure of speech, anaphora, then epithet, little river, clear. Then rhyme scheme, river at the end of the word, river, way, glancing, dancing, play. See here, river A, way is B, okay, dancing, same sound, dancing and glancing, so C, then play, it's the same sound of way, so B, clear? Like that you have to do. The next stanza, river, swelling river, swelling, I told you, increasing its level, see, again, epithet, swelling river, okay, river, swelling river, on your rush through, rough and smooth, louder, faster, brawling, leaping over rocks by rose banks sweeping like impetuous youth. Again, this river is compared with youth. Okay, first a child, then youth. Impetuous, never obey, never listen to anything, just whatever thing, it's act immediately. Okay, here this river, it compared with, while flooded, okay, while flooding, the water level increase, it's rush, it comes very fast, right? That time it never bother about the ground, whether it's smooth or rough, it's move very fast, that's what it says. On you rush through, rough and smooth, louder, while moving, while gushing this water, that it make noise, okay, louder, it make noise louder, then it moves very fast, this water, then bowling, making noise, then leaping, jumping, okay, then jumping over stone or things, whatever, then over rocks by river banks sweeping, yes, sweeping around circle, okay, round and round, circle it's, then river banks also, it touch here and there and it jumps over the rock, like that it is, like impetuous youth. It has no restriction, it just moves, okay, it comes very fast during this flood. Water level also increase, it's move very fast. Clear? Then river, swelling river, on your rush through rough and smooth, louder, faster, brawling, leaping over rocks by river banks sweeping like impetuous youth. Here see, look at this rhyming words, river, smooth, leaping, sweeping, youth. See, A, smooth, B, leaping, sweeping, same sound, right? So C, youth and smooth, BB. Clear? Then the next third stanza, river, brimming, overflowing, epithet, okay, brimming river. This is overflowing, okay, overflowing of water, and broad and deep and still as time. See here, this river is not narrow, it's very broad, right? Yes, broad and deep. Deep here refers that depth of the river, okay, it's so deep, depth. Then and still as sometimes it looks so silent, okay, still, no movement, but inside the depth, it's moving very fast, okay, that we cannot see that. Then as time seeming still, but when we look at that, it's very still, but it's moving, yet still in motion is there, okay, movement is there. Then tending to onwards to the ocean, where this ocean is, this river is moving, river water moves to the, where? This ocean, sea, okay, just like mortal prime. Yeah, its main purpose is it need to reach the sea, that's it, like a hard working, see, a hard working man, this time, this impetuous, I mean mortal time, there is a period of a human being need to be very hard work, right? For their life's sake. So similarly, this river also, it's moving, running, and it's working very hard, okay, jumping here and there and moving very fast. Where it's moving? To reach the sea. Clear? That's what. River, brimming river, overflowing, broad and deep. It's very broad and deep depth. Still as time. Sometimes it's look very still, silent, okay. When we look at this, seems it's very still. But it's moving, motion is there. Then, tending is going towards the sea, just like mortal prime. Yeah, that is what the main work, right? That is what it's moving to the ocean. Clear? Then, that is what successful stage for this. When its goal is reaching to the sea. Clear? Then, next stanza. River, headlong river. This head is at the beginning, right? Headlong. Head first, body parts follows, right? Similarly, this river also, headlong river, down you dash into the sea. Yeah, down, falls, down you dash. Very quickly it moves. See that line hath never sounded. See repetition. See that sail hath never rounded like eternity. Here, the sea is, ocean is endless. Right, it is endless. No one has calculated this depth of this ocean. Right, then ship also, no ship has ever gone round the sea. That much broad it is, right? Then see that line hath never sounded, and see that sail hath never rounded like a eternity. It is immortal. When the river reaches to this sea, after that also it's living, right? It has no death. Life, it has a life. That is what says. River, the ocean is endless, then this river reaches to the ocean, right? Eternity means continue after, what is it? Death. It's continue its life after death. Clear? River, headlong river, down you dash to the sea. Down, it's moving very fast to reach the ocean, sea. See that line hath never sounded. Yeah, its depth also no one found this. Okay. Then see that sail hath never rounded. No one take a round. All. Okay, in every nook and corner of this sea. Like eternity, like everlasting. Okay. Clear? So you need to learn all this stanza. Please write 2-3 times. Okay. Then punctuations are very important. Then here last stanza, look at the last stanza, rhyme scheme. River, sea, sounded, rounded, eternity. A, B, C, C, D. Clear? See, sounded and rounded are same sound. Rest of the sounds are different. Okay, river, sea, eternity. But at the same time, take a look at the previous stanza. River, time, motion, ocean, prime. Here, river, A, B, C, C, B. Okay, time and prime, rhyming words, motion and ocean, rhyming words. Clear? Then, so learn this poem. Then, yeah, once again, let's take a look at this anaphora, poetic device. Anaphora. Anaphora, I told you, repetition, that 2 lines are given. See that, see that. Clear? That is repetition. Then epithet. What are the epithet? Brimming river, headlong river, little river. Then what else? Swelling river. These are epithet, describing. Okay. Then imagery. Pebbles. Pebbles. When we say this pebble, immediately that we could visualize that. Clear? So this also very important. Okay. Poetic device. They give 2 lines and ask you to write the poetic device of this line and rhyming words, rhyme scheme. Please, you have to write each stanza and pick out the rhyming words and the rhyme scheme. Practice that. That's very important. Clear? Yeah. So I stop here. Please learn this. then spelling, punctuation, everything you have to learn it properly, give importance for that. Okay, thank you, meet you in the next class.